Welcome,
Hello.
everyone. Hello. Hi, Brown. Are you
Hello.
excited?
I'm really tired, but I'm excited.
You're so excited because today we're hosting the Valor Tournament Series Mid-Autumn Edition. And here
Woo!
we have Brown Star, my co-hoster, as well as the caster. Do you want to introduce the shoutcasters?
Yeah. Well, first of all, it's nice to co-host a tourney again with you, Rue. I think the last time we hosted a tourney was the Riemi Monkey tourney back in March, and we had a kind of like nothing for a little bit. We went on our little adventures, but now we're back for this pretty big tournament that we're hosting. I'm really excited. And now let's go ahead and introduce all the casters. We have a couple of casters. You may recognize them from here or from the Rue tourney or from our mutuals. I'm just gonna go top down from the list. We'll start with Giles.
Hello.
Introduce yourself, Giles.
Hi, my name is Giles. I am a part of Mutuals community here, and I'm excited to be shoutcasting for this tournament. Hope you guys enjoy this entire amazing thing put on by Riemi, as well as Brown, and yeah.
Awesome. Next up is Jokels.
Hi, I'm Jockles, or Jacob, and I'm obviously new to the community. I'm really excited. This is my first adventure into casting, and very grateful for Brown Toaster and Ruemi to putting on this event.
All right, definitely excited to have you on board. Now, next, it's Justin.
What's up, everyone? It's my first time casting for a tournament, but it's not my first time playing. So I'm excited to cast and not only just do that, but also play and just have a good time.
And now Mango's available.
Thank you, Brent. Hello, I am Mango, unavailable on Twitch. You can also call me Sandy. This will be my first time casting in Riemi's tournament, and I'm just happy to be here.
All right, very glad to have you. And of course, we can't forget our legendary caster, Zader.
Thank you. I am Zader, or Zay. I've casted quite a few tournaments this year through mutuals, as well as helping out a little bit here and there in previous Riemi tournaments, and I'm very excited to be a part of another one and see some really cracked teams and some really cracked plays.
Yeah, so there's all our casters. I'm really excited for all the plays that we'll have here. Well, we'll talk about the tournament format in a moment. We got to catch up a little bit on the schedule. But you'll see on the bottom of our overlay that we got two sponsors, Pupper Supply Co. and Enlight, and they've graciously helped with our prize pool as well as the operations of the tournament. So you'll see some Enlight.gg clutch moments, maybe some Pupper Supply Co. Flawless rounds there. Even the Pupper Supply Co. starting lineup, they're supplying a lot of things. So we'll take a look out for these ad rolls because we got some great prizes for our viewers as well. All right, Rue, take it away.
Okay, I had one thing to say, and the one thing is I didn't realize that my stream was muted because I had everything muted. So the
No
whole
way.
caster introduction, yes way. So the whole introduction was clipped until the very end.
It's okay. They'll just
It's okay.
come to my
We're gonna
channel,
go
I
past
guess.
yeah, it's okay. We're gonna totally go past that. I'm just gonna do a quick run through. We have 4 casters today that are joining us. 2 will be on my channel starting off, and 2 will be on Brown's, and then they will do a swap. If you guys do notice, we have some volunteer mods. So they are Enigma, it's 14K, and the original Pop Rocks. They'll be helping us out. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to direct it to them. Thank you so much to everyone for coming and helping out. And I guess Brown, are you ready to go?
Yes, I'm ready to go.
Okay. Goodbye, Brown.
All right, so goodbye. And my squad, so we're hosting on 2 channels. Of course, you're watching on twitch.tv/Riemi, and I'll be hosting some group games on twitch.tv/BrownToStar. So you can watch both streams if you like, or you can watch one or the other. You'll see your favorite teams on one or the other. Okay, so my squad, let's go over to our streaming channel. Alright, and hello to our viewers here watching. I'm gonna have to reset the Discord overlay here so that we can see our casters, which is going to be coming soon. Hold on. Here's the scuffed part. Wow, it's not really. No, the Discord thing's not working. What do I do? Anyways, we got Zeta and Joko's in here.
Hello, hello.
How are you all feeling?
I'm
Feeling
ready.
good.
I'm excited. I
Yeah.
love watching Valorant, and I'm excited to see what kind of things come out in this game. The games to come.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited myself. I really cannot wait to see these teams. Dealing with a little technical difficulty. I'm trying to get this Discord window to show up. Oh, I got it. Here. I do this. So we can see your lovely icons. This is very, very, very scuffed. Huh. This is a problem I will solve later. y'all know that during the call. They're very wonderful people. And a little fun fact while we're getting this lobby set up, Zader I've known for a while. You've seen it on a couple of these tournaments around here. And Joe is actually from our program in Enlight. So it's so exciting to have you on as well.
Yeah, I really appreciate the invite and the opportunity, and hope more of this comes in the future, whether it be with you or branching out. But I'm glad that the Enlight community is available to do things like this.
Yes, indeed. So I'm excited to have you two on board. You'll see the other casters as well as we go. Just a reminder, we do have a 90-second delay. I won't be talking to chat, but we've got some wonderful mods. I see them in the chat right now. My Turtle Pond mods, June, is in here. We also got some tournament mods from Riemi's channel as well. So thank you to them. Enigma, 14K are here to help things out as well. Peony, I know, is a wonderful mod too in my server. She's very busy with college. Congrats on college, by the way, Peony. They'll be around to help out with the chat mod stuff. Okay, so now let's go ahead and figure out the teams that we'll be facing today. First, we are having the Cowboys. So we gotta invite the Cowboys here. Looks like, yeah. So I need to ask them. So it's a Mixel, I believe. Wait, let me figure this out real quick. And there it is. Okay, this is the roster. Okay, I need to turn on my voice chat so I can talk to them. Oh no, actually they're gonna come into the VC. I'll ask. Well, once they come to the VC, someone remind me to ask them how to pronounce their names. Okay, so now Cowboys are coming in. Okay, good. I was gonna DM them. Yeah, Silverlight needs to come in. Alright. So let's take a look here. This is the Discord overlay, or the Valorant overlay. Really excited for this. And basically we're gonna be doing some map bans, and then we're going to and then once we figure out which map we're gonna play, we'll decide the attack and defense here. So let's go ahead and yes, okay. Drag both captains in a few seconds. Where did Zyke? Okay, I need. There's a lot of Discord channels to scroll through. Sleepy. Scrolling. I need to pull him up. Sleepy. Here. Oh my god, you made it.
Wait, I'm not the captain.
Wait, that's not the captain. Oh no. Why is Simply and Sleepy like the same thing? Oh, you want to say hi to stream while you're here? I'm sorry.
How's it going?
Hi stream.
No,
Hey,
it's
climbing
good.
back up here. There we go.
Hello.
My fault, I dragged the wrong person. And then now I need. Want to introduce yourself while you're here, simply?
My name is Sawyer, or simply in chat, and I will be the team captain for the Cowboys today.
Nice, it's nice to meet you. All right, we climbed the ladder. Now here's Zai. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for the patience. How do we pronounce your team name so we get it right?
A Mixolo? I don't even know how to say it myself.
A Mixolo it is.
We'll just say that.
All right, so a Mixolo and the Cowboys are going to be facing each other for our first game. Thank you for the patience and sorry for the delay. But now we can finally get rolling. Let's go ahead and get the first get the schedule out here. So Cowboys. So on the schedule, it is actually finalized. We did some randomization, and Team A and Team B are set on here. So now we go to the round robin procedure. And for those of you that are watching the stream for the first time, we do have a little bit of changes compared to the last tournament. But basically, first we just need to pick the server. So is Texas okay?
Could we check California?
Okay, this is California.
I would prefer not California.
Okay, so yeah, I see that Bao Bao's ping is not good in Cali. So would Texas is going to be the default here.
All right.
Okay. Now let's pull up the picker wheel that is not on stream. Give me a second. So these teams are going to be able to ban some maps, and then we're basically randomizing the maps here. Window capture.
Wait, who's Team A and Team B?
Team A is Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so here's our scuffed wheel right here. All right, so step 1. Team A bans 1 map. Okay, Cowboys. So we have all the maps available except for Split. So we've got to ban 1 map here.
We ban Icebox.
Okay, Icebox is banned. And now it is Team B's turn. So Mixel.
Fracture.
No fracture. And now
We
and now
ban Pearl.
Team A again.
We ban Pearl.
Okay, Pearl is gone. Alright,
Oh, let's hold
so
on.
yes, okay, now a random map will be selected out of these 4 maps. It's Ascent, Breeze, Bind, or Haven. Here it goes.
Okay.
And the wheel spins a lot, and it lands on Haven. Alright, so the map is Haven. Very nice. Good map with 3 sites. And now, the next step is to pick a side, and that honor goes to Team B. That is a Mixel.
Defense.
Defense. A Mixel will start on defense. Cowboys will start on attack. Alright, just give us like 3 minutes to get settled and started. And go back to your group chats. Good luck.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Alright, so Cowboys on attack. Cowboys attack. Mixel defense. Gotta set the overlay for this. So how have you two been, Zader and Jokels?
I've been
Good.
pretty good. I watched the Valorant Champions over this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Super, super good games, and I mean, NA came up short, but Brazil took it, so
Well, and it's nice too, because like watching those tournaments just gets you all excited to play or cast in your own tournaments, and it really just builds up the hype for it. So that one, the VCT tournament, as well as I played one this last weekend as well, and I'm just in the mood. I'm excited for it, you know.
absolutely, I agree. It should be pretty fun, and it's going to be I'm just excited to see what everybody comes up with for comps. Compositions are so different for every team and every play style, right? So you never know what you're gonna get.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, sometimes you can see the typical meta picks that come out through VCT. I know there was a lot of triple initiator, as well as double smoke team comps that were pretty popular, little kind of new, something we haven't seen too much come out in some of the VCT games. So I'm kind of curious to see if we're going to see that here, or if we're just going to go with some tried and true competitions, or team compositions, excuse me, coming out from these two teams.
Absolutely. I personally like to see like a one duelist comp, and then having 2 initiators or 2 sentinels. You can fluctuate between the 2, but that's my preference. I don't think two duelists is generally necessary.
All right, casters,
Especially on a-
y'all ready?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, y'all take it away, and I will be the observer, Brownie Toaster PB.
Gotcha. Alrighty, so here we are loading into the first map of this tournament, the Valorue Tournament Series Mid-Autumn Edition. And we are going to be having Team Cowboys here on attack versus Team Amixel on defense. And we have some very quick locks. It looks like both of these teams know exactly what they want to do here.
Yes, and with these character locks, this is being supplied by Pupper Supply Co. as the starting lineups, and it's really interesting to see that Reyna come out. I don't believe Reyna is a very typical pick in most competitive settings, but it's exciting to see what people can do with it, because with Jett you can garner so much space, and Reyna is as playing a Reyna, you're a lot of selfish plays, but it's interesting to see how it can be worked out into a team setting.
Interesting working out into a team setting, but also on a map that has 3 sites, it gives you that extra little bit of sustainability that if you're able to convert that pick, you don't necessarily have to immediately back up and wait for the rest of your team to come to your rescue. You have your own utility that you're able to kind of sustain or potentially heal up any kind of chip damage that you had, and it allows you a lot more resiliency in your character, and you're allowed to play on your own a little bit more, not so much relying on the rest of your team, especially on a map that has 3 sites. The only map that has 3 sites here is extremely valuable.
Absolutely, and the other thing I really like is on the side of Amixel, they have the double info gatherers. They've got the Sova and the Fade, whereas Team Cowboys went with the Sova and the Breach. So it'll be interesting to see how that matchup plays out, and if the double information will outweigh what they can get with the Breach on the enemy team.
Absolutely. It's going to be a little bit of a trade-off from both sides, but as we are going to get into round number 1 here, we are going to have an A push automatically developing here from Cowboys. Instant wall from Hubert, trying to get that ulti orb here for the Sage. Just a couple of shots coming down, and this is going to bring out a mid-rotate here from Amixel. They're not fully committing to this. They put 3 people over on site, but as this sound gets cut, that's going to bring out the maybe there's going to be a rotation happening here, and it is very slowly developing here into grass. We should have a little bit of contact here between Taste and Booney in garage. A couple of shots coming out from Booney. That's going to confirm that this was a rotate. Playing a little bit of hide and go seek through the doors right there. And now we have the initial smokes coming out. This is going to be the first aggression coming out from Sleepy here. Psycho getting spotted out in the backline, but manages to convert the kill and get out. Multiple kills coming in now for Amixel. 4 kills just like that at the drop of a hat. And that is going to be a
Thanks.
I mean, perfect round right there. You can't ask for anything else. And that's going to be a Pupper Supply Co. Flawless by Team Mixel.
As a team, that kind of retake, you set it up. They just ran in. They had Psycho on the site, and he was able to get that pick on the Jet, who was aggressing back site, and perfectly. There was a little bit of missed shots, but was able to take out the threat, set him up for that retake, and push into the site as a team and take it. And it looks like the Sage, Hubert, is going to aggress for that wall once again to get that orb. They're going to farm this orb and try and get as many Sage ults, resurrections, as possible.
You have to kind of wonder, though, if that lack of wall here is going to be detrimental in future fights, especially having to go up against this breach. That concuss is going to be extra deadly without having that wall to hide behind. But a lot of util being spent for not much space here for Cowboys, trying to burn out that Reyna that got aggressive into B window, and now it's going to be a little bit of a stalemate. Neither team really wanting to give up any kind of sight line here. We do have the bonus round, or the buy round, excuse me, from a Mixel. They do have the gun advantage, so Cowboys don't really want to show too much right here. They really need to get the drop and get the shots, try and convert 2-to-1 pushes here. But that blind is going to sell out a lot of information about where exactly everybody's lined up here. We have a massive flank coming out here from Hubert. There's one pick, getting the spike down on long and converting the second one as well. And for the second time in a row, a Mixel showing out strong here with another Pupper Supply Co. Flawless.
Yeah, on those buy rounds, it can be so difficult on offense or whatever side. It can be so difficult to insert yourself into those sites. And to be able to hold all 5 of your weapons through to the next round to bonus and do some damage is going to be huge for a Mixel. It's going to be difficult for the Cowboys to come up with a round win.
Desperately need to get some kills on their side, try and recover some of this economy. They are going to be on a full buy here, but they do need to put themselves in contention for the following rounds here as util comes out. This is a massive A push here from the Cowboys. Shots coming both ways, but a Mixel is going to be up. Man advantage here, 3-2 after the smoke is cleared. Not fully cleared. But now it's going to be up 2-2 here, gun advantage. But the double dart is going to do so much work here, and it's going to be Sova versus Sova, Aluka versus Booney, and Booney is going to get that on the bonus round.
What advantage a Mixel carries through to round 4. They just cleaned up on their bonus. The economy is in tatters now for Cowboys, and they're going to have to dig down deep to make a pushback. Yes, it's early, but that economy, if you can snowball it just like they're doing, it can be deadly.
It can be deadly, and just another trick in the bag here for a Mixel. They are one ulti orb away from this res, and Hubert's probably going to wall up and go take that once again, so that's going to be ultimate advantage, as well as the eco advantage, going to the side of a Mixel, as we're getting a little bit of a split push here. Pretty much a full share of buy across the board here for Cowboys, so once again, they're going to be looking to try and take these 2v1 fights. They've been really aggressive, good at trying to get up in space once they've committed to it. But with this gun differential, it's extremely tough to really let the magic set. Sleepy got around through the smoke, saw the tip of the head, and got the headshot through the wall here. Wallbang going to take that gun, try and get out, but doesn't have any armor. This is dangerous territory for Sleepy. The only rifle on the team here for Cowboys, as the spike is going to be planted here for long down on C. You have to imagine that the Cowboys are just going to full hold this and try and not let anything go in. Getting spotted out here, and here comes the res that we were just talking about, but now Booney's not going to have a gun to play with here. So it's going to be a difficult push. Psycho getting caught up and concussed by the trip. Sleepy finds one, Aluka. And Silverlight with the pistols, but Tracer coming back and forth. No more rifle here on the side of the Cowboys, and now getting walled off in the process. Bao trying to break this wall, trying to get in, but it looks like that is going to be an easy defuse. Potentially an exit kill, and it is for Psycho. And once again, we have a Mixel coming around pretty convincingly.
Absolutely. They come in with 5 rifles against basically a deagle by the sheriff, and they lose a rifle early on, but their retake is just so clean. Yeah, they lost a lot, but with their economy and the state that it was, they are just able to rebuy almost immediately. Well, they rebuy immediately, and they're able to set themselves up for another round on a full buy against Cowboys full buy.
Set themselves up very well against this buy here indeed. For Cowboys, you have to be a little bit happy with how much eco damage you did right there, but you want to hold on to those guns, and Zai's going to take the head clean off of Silverlight, followed up by an Odin from Booney here. Finds 2 with it, and it's just toying with them right now. Psycho with the cleanup coming in from Logs. That was a great distraction pinch coming out of Garage there.
The confidence. Zai knows that they're going to be looking at him as he throws down the stim, and he's able to run in knowing his teammate Psycho is up on Logs and able to look over the box onto site for the easy cleanup. Now, all of their ults, there's 6 ults ready across the board, but if you look at the Sage is only 3 ult orbs away from having another res. It's going to be so important to get that Sage down early, and it's another broken buy on the side of Cowboys.
Another broken buy and a quick pick. Sleepy is there for the return, able to convert off the concuss, but Sir Down Bad was ready and waiting for that updraft. Sleepy immediately getting punished here. And at this point, you got to be starting to think about a timeout here for Cowboys. You really want to try and figure out, you know, what's setting us back, what is really working for us, what is not working for us. Because, I mean, at this point, you're getting a couple of kills here and there, but nothing fully able to give you out the round. And I mean, at this point, you're looking at a 4-3, this slow push up onto A. Spike's coming in, but Sir Down Bad has this angle. Trying to stalemate out here by a little bit of time. There is no smokes available on this attacking side for Cowboys. Amixel is going to have their smoke all the way over onto C, so if this push is fast enough, they might be able to outpush it.
Standing ahead. 30
the dart and the concuss come out for Cowboys, and that's going to be no time to get in. Sir Down Bad gets flashed, and that's going to be a gun away. Numbers equalized up here. But now the Hunter's Fury being committed by, oh my goodness, by Booney. Finds one, Psycho finds one, trying to escape out, and a cleanup by Zai. Team Ace from Amixel, and they are looking very deadly right now.
Ultimate use was so massive there. Oh, here's that's timeout. Like you mentioned, it's time for it. They need this to come in, have a set play. This is their buy round. They can at least start to work themselves back in. If they have 4 ultimates to use. They have a breach, Rolling Thunder to get back on it, to clear sight for an entry. They've got the Sova ult for post plant. There's just so many things they can do with this, but they need to figure out what they need to do. And that last round, it was so well played by Amixel. Sir Down Bad is sitting on site. The recon dart comes out, and they hard push. And they know exactly where Sir Down Bad is at. Out. Bow Bow, perfect flash, and nullifies any use Sir Down Bad is on the site. But the ultimate from Booney, the Hunter's Fury, is just so well placed and gets so much damage done.
Careful there.
And it's going to be difficult going into this too, because Cowboys do have 4 ultimates available. They committed to the Jet Blade Storm last round and kind of suffered consequences of that one. But they're going to have full util. But the issue is that on the opposite side, for Team Amixel, Sir Down Bad has this Nightfall ready. And with how much just sensory dullness you have from that could absolutely destroy this push. They need to be careful about their commitment here to these ults, as Booney's just going to be shooting down a C-Long, trying to break up this push with that Odin here. It's going to do a little bit of chip damage and potentially push Cowboys away. But I'm really liking this discipline coming out from Amixel. They are not giving up their point. They know that if they're going to be there, they're probably going to be there soon. And you can see that they've already adjusted to the rotates that have been coming out from Cowboys, as we have Sir Downbad rotating off to cover A long here.
Big
Hubert is
increase
getting
gathered.
a big dart coming out that's going to give enough information that there's going to be a push here up through grass. Hubert's going to get that flank and get the pickup on the Taste. Now there's going to be no smokes on the attacking side here. A quick trade from Sleepy, but now it's a little bit all over the place here for Cowboys. They need to get in fast and quick. Silverlight's going to get that first pick onto Zai, but it's going to go back and forth, equal trades both ways, and there's going to be a pinch. Hubert's going to be coming up C-Long here, as Psycho's going to be pinching in from CT. Hubert is good for the kill, and now it's Silverlight at 30 HP trying to figure out where the other one is pinching from, not able to figure it out. We are going to be looking at a 7-0 run here from Team Amixel.
That economy, yeah, they lost 3, but they're so healthy in that department. They're able to just rebuy every round, and it's their retake, like right there, is just so well done. Hubert is able to get such a large flank, so much information after the first pick, and they hit the C site maybe unwillingly, but they commit that Rolling Thunder, and it doesn't get anything for them.
Anyone feeling generous?
Unfortunately, a little bit off on the spacing on that. I think if you still have the smokes alive, I think you had a little bit more of an opportunity there to try and flush a little bit more, but without having the presence of your smokes, you're really just firing in blind and hoping that people are going to be standing where you would imagine they would be. Sometimes that doesn't quite work out. And now once again, we see a slow push here from Cowboys once again on this short buy. Silverlight with his tour de force is going to get the opening pick here, and that is going to be Smokes Gone from Amixel. It's going to be just absolute Odin spam through the door, able to find one, but now for the first time we might have a number on the board for Cowboys. Their patience paid off for them here, and now they can finally start building some of this economy they've so desperately needed.
Absolutely. It's a step in the right direction. I truly believe that nobody is out of a game. There's so many ways to work back into a game, and they're down 7-1 currently, but if they get a couple more rounds, it could set them up just right to then go on defense.
Especially to having this breach on their team that hasn't quite worked out for them here on the attacking side so far, but if you really want to get aggressive on your defending side, that breach can be so huge, and it can flush out so many different little pockets here on Haven. Oh, and trying to spam through the wall, well, it's not quite connecting there for Booney. Silverlight and Sleepy going to find the initial 2 picks here, and that's going to be an open C site. That's going to force this rotate out from Amixel and buy a lot of space as Cowboys are starting to press up and take advantage of all this room that they've just bought themselves with these 2 picks. And Silverlight's going to find Booney. That Odin is finally gone for Amixel.
Look at Psycho. Psycho's coming in garage. That could be big. If he finds a pick, it could be the way to enter back onto the site.
There's no smokes, but it looks like 2 are looking down. Ooh, and a quick peek confirms.
Last player standing.
Not able to convert on the firing squad right there. Sir Downbad was right behind. Managed to get 1 pick, so it wasn't a complete flawless right there, but that's about as good of an execute as you could hope for the Cowboys.
Absolutely. You don't lose much, and you're still snowballing that economy. if you look at them, they're at about they will have full buys for the next 2 rounds, 100%. So they are in a good place right now, and if they continue, they could make this a 7-5 half, because that was a strong looking entry that they got there.
Oh, absolutely. It seems like they're finally getting a little bit of the gears turning. They had to throw one out after that timeout, but they are going to be down Sleepy here, who is currently top of the leaderboard for Cowboys. It's going to be tough to do no entry here. You kind of have to sacrifice and put either Silverlight or Bao Bao on the Chamber and Breach respectively as kind of your face checker, and have to take over that role of being your entry now that you have lost your Jet. And it seems like they're not quite convinced on which site they want to push just yet, making a slow push here, split, checking out grass, checking out B, making sure that nobody's going to be coming up. Hubert on this A flank has been massive, and we're going to see a little bit of contact from them here. Hubert and Bao Bao. Hubert backs off from that, not wanting to take that fight just in case, and that's going to force his rotate over from the defending team. Is there going to be some timing
30
here?
seconds left.
Taze backs off just so they don't get scanned, and Silverlight and Taze are going to take advantage of this rotation here. It's just going to be Booney here protecting B site. But a quick rotation over to C. I like the mind games that are coming out from Cowboys right now. It's going to continue up on this flank as Bao Bao is going to try and cover the rotate. See if they can get a cheeky pick here. Hubert's not going to check their window. This is a lot of information here coming from Bao Bao. A Mixel pushing down from CT on this retake here. And the information from that trip is going to notify
Last player standing.
this flank was alive and going. And it really seems like the gears are finally starting to turn here for Cowboys.
It was so well played. The first 2 picks, yeah, they took damage, they lost Sleepy, but they were able to regain an advantage with the slow lurk or the pick through garage and the slow lurk through mid, and it put them in such an advantageous position where Taste is then able to use the Omen teleport and get all the way over on C quickly to reconvene with the team and set themselves up for a post plant.
Liking whatever happened in that timeout was absolutely massive. And speaking of massive, Taste is going to get the first pickup onto Booney. The Odin's going to be gone, and now this garage presence has had to be taken over here from Zai. That's going to open up this C site should Cowboys decide to run it down that way. And you can see some jostling for position here from the defending team. A Mixel, not quite sure where this push is going to be coming from, but a lot stacked outside garage.
I think they're going to invest the ultimate here. Yeah.
Ooh, and they are going to get the res. That's going to bring the numbers back. And the footsteps gave the signal. He's going to find 2 headshots. Camping the corner in garage, getting so much value right there. And now this push coming up C is going to get spotted out. Zai is going to trade his life for the information here, but Sleepy able to find a second, and that's going to be Spike being planted here. As the shock dart lineups come down and do so much damage. Sleepy and Bao Bao got tagged up so hard there. That's going to make this retake so much easier alongside the Nightfall. Just trying to get the extra advantage there. Psycho finding one, Sir Downbad as well. Luca is just staring down, thinking that this flank is going to happen. Manages to find one. Takes out the Hunter's Fury, takes one shot. Knew that somebody was going to be running down. Unfortunately, wasn't able to convert the shot, and we are going to be looking at 8-3 here for a Mixel.
It was such a well thought out try by Cowboys. They get the first pick through garage, through the wall, onto Booney. They bait out the res. They know the res is going off. They push through garage, and guess who's there? Zai, hiding in his smoke in the corner. Able to get so much information and just swap the numbers immediately. As soon as he gets those 2 picks, they're now up 4-3 in man advantage. and it completely swapped around, and then you have Sir Down Bad with his Nightfall ready and available.
Get out of my way!
That's going to be absolutely massive on the economy side as well. Booney, the early Hunter's Fury is going to pick up Taste and do some damage here out onto Bao Bao. And that's going to put the what should have been numbers advantage here going to Cowboys. They're going to be on the back foot as Booney's going to get Heaven. And with this, Odin has just been an absolute menace to the Cowboys. And the scan and another one. Booney is running wild with this Odin. I don't think that Orbital Strike was entirely necessary, but I think it really proved a point there for Mixel.
Absolutely. Hey, you have your ultimate for the whole round. It's... You're not going to get yourself out of this situation. You're going to try and use it. Or you got to get him out of the situation. And, like, you're up 4 guys to 1. It's... Why wouldn't you? But it will be interesting to see how Mixel takes this offense and just makes Cowboys wonder what they could have done differently.
Yeah, and I think having that Reyna is going to be a massive... If you play around the Reyna, you're going to have a massive advantage pushing in, but like I said, this Breach has so much stall potential with the utility, maybe not on this first initial pistol round, so Cowboys are definitely going to be looking to try and win this one out, so they're not going to be set on the back foot in this half, or starting out this half at least. But the utility from Breach is going to be able to stall out some pushes, and with the aggressiveness that we saw from them once they made a decision to take a site, could play out very strongly here for the Cowboys. As now we have this rotation. Just trying to get some util dump out of Cowboys. Mixel is now getting that rotate over to C. And this could be massive. 3 going up through Garage, 2 down C long. Psycho's going to get stunned out here, not able to get in on this fight. I take that back. Just a quick peek with the Frenzy. He's going to find one. Psycho and Sir Downbad cleared out the site themselves.
Spike planted.
Immediate numbers advantage. Spike is going to be planted, and now 3v5 push here. Silverlight manages to get around Zai. Sleepy gets 1 pick. But now, a tall order here. Shots not quite connecting. We are going to have a Mixel once again taking the pistol round here.
It's basically what we saw in the first half. A Mixel just comes in and they are so good at what they've been doing. They just work the round. They hard aggress A, make a lot of noise. They get 3 to then come on site. Booney gets massive information from his recon dart that there's 3 on site, and they decide, you know what, we're not taking this, and they go all the way back towards C site. That is such smart thinking.
Be able to burn all of the util that you can, and now you have the economy advantage, the gun. We do have the Aftershock is going to stall out this push for just a second, but it's not going to be enough time. Bao Bao is going to find 1 pick that's going to be huge right here. No heals out on the side of a Mixel here as this retake is going to start to develop. Taste only with the shorty though. Probably going to try and sneak that off his fallen comrade right there. Sleepy, a nice little 1-tap there on Sir Downbad, but the numbers are starting to dwindle for the Cowboys. But before I can even say it, the round is over. A Mixel, their offense is not looking like any slouch either.
No, and I do appreciate what Taste was trying to do there. Sleepy was long, they knew he was long, and they aggressed towards it, and Taste shadow steps from CT to behind the box on site, but Psycho's sitting there waiting, and it's just, they're checking all the boxes. They know where everybody's playing, what everybody's doing, and they're ready and prepared.
Looking super strong here in Booney. A very aggressive peek here gets the better of Sleepy, and now that's going to be the go button here to to hit down this A site. Ooh. Just dumping a little bit of util and rotating out. That's huge. Taste has the info, though. Should hear some of these steps going around. Nobody's checked him yet in this corner, and he's going to get the initial pickup on the Sir Downbad. But he trades his life for it as the rest of Amixel collapses on top of him. Now trying to push into B site. Blinds coming out, doing enough work there. Hubert to get the hit onto site here. And Aluka caught looking the opposite direction. We're looking at match point here for Amixel.
It was, again, so well played. They put so much fear into Aluka there that they might have been going for the flank. But all 5 of them rotated out, aggressed through mid, and you saw that Hubert planted on C at the end of the round, and 3 of them were on B. Like, you just don't see that stuff. It's crazy. And look at Cowboys buy. It is so weak for this potentially final round.
This is going to have to be ratty corners and smart util usage. See the breach dumping a little bit of everything, trying to stall out this push, buy a little bit of time for their teammates to rotate here. But Amixel is just going to, okay, you use your util, we're just going to back up and walk the other direction. Now that we have you in confusion, you guys are starting to rotate, you're out of your comfortable starting positions on this round. We're just going to run it down A now, and you can see this is starting to develop here. Checking out with the Prowler. Sir Downbad doesn't spot anybody. Knows that it should be relatively safe to start checking around this corner. And now that the drone is out checking the corner, Bao is going to get the initial pick here onto B. That little lurk from Psycho. But now shots going down on site, going both ways here. But numbers advantage coming out for Team Amixel. Spike is going to get planted. Taste on the other side of the wall here, and Hubert has a nasty little crack in that wall if they choose to peek that. About 11 HP. Does manage to get around. It gets a flash to the wall. Taste was unfortunately caught on the wrong end of that, and we are going to have a very convincing 13-3 coming out from Team Amixel.
Just goes to show it won't always be the breach that is successful. The breach, they countered the breach so well, and they were able to negate his utility by doing these rotates.
And I mean, that was not what we normally see, as we were talking about in the agent select screen. That's not a composition that we normally see, but able to make it work, and pretty convincingly, extremely convincingly from Amixel. The team play was just great.
Yeah, it was so well played. Individual plays. Booney came up big with the Odin multiple rounds. Hubert had his ultimate resurrection multiple rounds, and they just played so well with the utility given, and Psycho used that Reyna just perfect.
Absolutely. We will be having an interview here with a representative from Team Amixel in just a moment. But a little update on the other side, the other game that is going on currently between Team Meow Meow versus Baby Sharks. We are looking at 10-7. Team Meow Meow slightly in the lead.
And we now have the representative from Team Amixel. Hi there, Hubert. Just a second. We have a little bit of a technical. Yeah, slight technical. That being said, it was just so convincing what they were able to do. You look at the First Bloods, they had 8 First Bloods in 16 rounds. They had half the First Bloods.
I mean, the entire performance, I mean, every single person, well, Sir Downbad had one more death than kills, but just about every single person on the side of a Mixel had a positive KD too. It wasn't just like one person is getting the kills or one person is, not baiting your teammates, but it's not like it really revolved around the success of one individual person or one individual agent. It was very across the board for the entire team. Like, there was no weak point at all in this team composition.
And the other thing I want to point out is Psycho, he was 14-6 as Arena, but look at the assists he gathered. You don't see that for Arena. Whether it was chip damage or whether it was the eye, he was just such a force. And it, like, the Sova, Booney was 19, 7, and 10. He was the top frag and combat score of 349. Sovas don't do that. And it's so awesome to see. I love Sovas. I'm a Sova main, and seeing the way that he utilized it is so great.
I will say, from somebody who's been caught on the wrong side of an Odin a few too many times, it hurt me a little bit to see some of those, but the Sova main in me was absolutely thrilled to see Booney just getting so much advantage, so much intel, and just creating such a presence on the map. You know that there had to be some conversation going on with Cowboys of, there's an Odin hiding around this corner, how do we play around this? How do we get around it? He's got a good sight on us, he's gonna wallbang us through the door, how do we get around this? And like you said, that's not something that you normally see coming out from a Sova, so that was very, very interesting to see, and it was a treat to watch.
Absolutely. And now we actually have Zai, the team captain for Amixel. Welcome, and congratulations
Hello.
on your very, very convincing Game 1 win.
Thank you. It was a very interesting game for us. We did really well. We performed really well in the first half. We were really happy.
No doubt. The first half was just, it was just so well done. Your flanks, the ways that you were retaking, and like what were, like, how your preparation going into this, was it just team play and like trading, or was there a focus on utility usage? Because your utility usage as a group was just amazing.
It was a combination of both, really. So we only kind of scrimmed one time, or we scrimmed 2 times as a team altogether, and we struggled, but I think with this game, it actually like got us into the game. We were calming, we were doing all what we needed to, and our util play was really good together. The baits and stuff from that Sage on Brim when I got the 2 kills, and Booney popping off with his drone and recon darts was just amazing.
100%. But like you said, Booney's usage on his util, like, the information that was gathered every round was so vital to the way that you ended up playing the rounds. The bait and switches in your offensive rounds, where you would hard aggress A and then rotate all the way to C on lurks, like, it was just so well done and well thought out. And I loved the orbital strike at the end of your defensive half on the lone chamber. The disrespect.
I had to do it. I had nothing else to do, so I was like, I'm just gonna ult him and push him out. Like, I was just trying to push him out because I didn't think he had TP, and it was to push him out so my team could either kill him or it killed him.
Totally fair. Is there any other maps that we should be looking forward to for your next games?
I could say, but I want to keep that secret. So
understandable.
But yeah, we're gonna destroy any map. That's how confident I am. I feel I could be overconfident.
We love that.
Right on. Well, you heard it here. Team Amixel is a force to be reckoned with.
Our goal to top frag.
We appreciate you coming here for the interview, and we're going to actually throw it to break here, and our next game is going to be the Boto Bandits versus the Attaboys.
All right, fellas, so welcome back to the Valorant Tournament Series Mid-Autumn Edition. Brownto's on hand. I'm one of the co-hosts for the tournament today. Our next game coming up is the Boto Bandits versus the Adu Boys. Do have a slight issue here, so we just got a delay for a little bit. But I think this is a great time for us to show you a little promo video that I think is really cool. We made this promo video about the tournaments, so I would like to ask you all to take a look.
Once upon a time, there were these two friends named Ruyemi and Browntelstar. They were summoned by the Emperor of the Valorant Mid-Autumn Edition to bring him 10 people so he could choose his next successor. Ru and Brown decided to split up their search. One would search the older maps, and the other would search the newer maps. They agreed to reconvene right before their meeting with the Emperor, and so they set off. They searched far and wide and scoured through Ridge. It took them many days, but they found all 10. Ru likes shiny objects and sleeps through the day, so she looked for people during the night and found 5 moons. Brown is a turtle and likes to enjoy the day. He slowly walked the maps and found 5 suns. On September 19th, Ru and Brown bring the 10 people to meet up outside of the Emperor's Garden. Here are the 3 moons and 2 suns for Group A. Team Instigators, led by Chin Chao. Their team name comes from the idea that instigators are like the opposite of sentinels. Team the Meow Meows, led by Totally Not Adri. They're Maya's e-kittens and Meow Meow is a term of endearment within their friend group. Team Baby Sharks, led by Sharkbait Ulu. James willed the team name and Ru said she didn't hate it. Team Pooj, led by Kavi and Koi. Their team said the word Pooj and liked it. Team Happy to Be Here, led by User ID. Their only sole connection is Pippi Lobby, but User ID is the team captain. And here are the 2 moons and 3 suns for Group B. Team Bowtie Bandits, led by Boom Kid. We eat bow ties. Team Adobres, led by Honey Green Tea. It's their server name that was founded by their Filipino friend. Team Cowboys, led by Silverlight. Christine called all of them her cowboys one day. And there are 5 of them. Team Amixel, led by Zai. Their friend legit said, "Name it off my name," and Zai listened. Team Sussy Grussy. Guru is a state of enlightenment and simultaneous praise of Guru from Despicable Me. So Guru is essentially a superior version of So True, whilst being a fanbase / cult. They will all fight in a Valorant round-robin group stage starting from Monday, September 19th to Thursday, September 22nd, with only 4 duking it out in playoffs on Saturday, September 24th to Sunday, September 25th. Who will be the next Emperor of the Valorant Tournament Series? Stay tuned and watch the round robin matches live on twitch.tv/Ruyemi and twitch.tv/Brownsellstar. For more information, check out twitter.com/Ruyemi. Enlight is a career education network that teaches professionals how to start and succeed in their esports career. They create esports developmental programs that consist of community, masterclasses, and curriculum from actual top industry leaders and hiring managers. Pepper Supply Co. is a small Asian-owned business that has Asian-inspired dog-themed clothing. They donate part of their proceeds to charity, and they use high-quality fabric that is not just a Gildan print on.
Wow, that was an amazing video. Most definitely an amazing video, and I want to thank Instigator Chin Chao, aka James, for making that promotional video featuring all the players, as well as our sponsors, Enlight.gg and Pepper Supply Co. Definitely got a couple of clutches out there. I encourage you all to clip your Enlights.gg clutch moments using the clip command. I do understand there's something wrong with my Twitch here. The VODs are not published. They are being recorded. I will publish them after today and just check my settings again. I do apologize for those that were trying to look back at the previous broadcast. I will fix this on my channel afterwards. And meanwhile, I'm going to introduce my casters here. We have Geos and Mango. How y'all doing?
Hello.
Hello.
How are y'all doing?
Absolutely amazing.
Yes, that first game was a doozy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All right. Well, hopefully you all have some fun. We got an upcoming game here between the Boto Bandits and the Adu Boys. AKA, if you're brown, it's the Auto Boys. Ha. But
Hello,
I
was-
thought it was
us.
adobo. Adobo is like
Adoboys.
adobo, like the
Yeah.
the food.
yeah, exactly. But your guy was like,
yes.
I like
Oh.
cars, and so I went Auto Boys. Anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. First of all, you all want to introduce yourselves real quick? Captains,
well-
I mean.
Them first.
Okay.
You want to go first?
No, you got it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm Honey Green Tea. I'm Caitlin. So I started playing Val, like 2 years ago? I think sometime during Act 1, and I actually was watching a stream. And I was like, oh, this seems kind of interesting. Let me try it. And then, yeah, ever since then, I've been addicted. And I love playing Val, and I love my team, and I'm super excited. This is going to be really fun.
I'm Boom Kid or Jason. Our team just started playing this game last month.
Wow.
Like seriously. We normally play COD. We create content on that side of the spectrum, but we are from most of our team is from Hawaii. 6 out of our 7 players, scattered across the United States right now. So, and we still have one in Hawaii. You can see, you can't see shoots this ping, but yeah, that's us. We're the Boto Bandits.
Wow.
Don't ask the name why. So.
All right, so we will not ask unless the casters inquire in the next 2 minutes.
I have a feeling I know what it means.
Nope, you don't.
I
Okay.
think it's
I ha-
boy toy.
Yeah.
No,
nope.
I'm just being Filipino and Ilocano. I think I know what they're talking about.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
here comes the map bands. So let's go ahead and switch over to our tourney overlay and our favorite wheel. So there it is. Once again, every map available except for Split. We predetermined Team A and Team B. And Team A is the Boto Bandits. Team B, the Adu Boys. And it goes A bands, B bands, A bands. And then we will pick a random map from there. So let's start with the band from Boto Bandits.
We will ban Icebox.
Okay, so no Icebox. And now here comes the Adu Boys with their band.
We banned Pearl.
So there goes Pearl out of the picture, and one more band coming in from the Boto Bandits.
We're going Bind.
The Bind disappears, no desserts there. And now we're going to go with my favorite part, spinning the wheel. And as we spin the wheel, we remind everyone that you can get an Enlight.gg membership by watching both streams. We will be giving away an Enlight.gg membership at the end of my run here on Wednesday. And then Rue will also have an Enlight.gg membership to give out. You get these great entry exclusive looks at some curriculum that will help you break into esports. And speaking of breaking into maps, we got Haven. So Haven will be our map selection. We just saw Haven, so what are the odds? But now we need to know which side the Auto Boys will select.
On Haven, we'd like to do attack.
Okay, so it looks like the Adu Boys want to go attack, and the Boto Bandits will start on defense. All right, very exciting. And I guess we're going to have to talk about the ping here. We default to Texas unless y'all want to do something else.
Thoughts on West? NorCal?
No.
Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Okay, here's what Cali looks like.
Yep, they're all low. Yep, that looks good.
All right. Yeah, we love Cali Energy. For those of you that don't know, Riemi's on the East Coast, and I'm on the West Coast, so we get some West Coast action in this group.
West Power.
And now let me, hiya! Okay, I'm on the right side now. And perfect. So, looks like everything is ready to go. Give it 2 minutes, and we will get started. I will post in the chat to get ready. Just a courtesy, please don't use all chat as much as possible, and do not use the party chat. Okay, good luck.
We can do that. Sounds good.
All right. Take care. All right. So This is great. This is kind of weird because usually I'm like casting something with you guys, but now I'm the tourney organizer.
Yeah.
With you two. It's amazing. We're gonna turn on the music
Yeah,
for this
us
real quick.
too.
But well, how does it feel? Y'all are doing a brown tourney here.
It was always inevitable.
Always inevitable. I see.
Yeah. Or is that the right word? Inevitable?
Inevitable that you'd be
Like it would have happened eventually. Is that the word?
I suppose so.
Yeah,
Inevitably, yeah.
Yeah, it was inevitable. We're gonna have another detrimental time.
Oh dear.
Giles.
Detrimental.
It's
Did something
okay.
happen on
Don't
the other
worry.
side?
No, I used to think detrimental meant like it was he played a really key part, but then Giles was the one that explained to me that meant the opposite.
I mean, detrimental could be that still has an impact.
Yeah.
Oh
But a
no,
bad
she meant it as a good thing though. So there was the player on a team that was doing a really amazing job like carrying their team, and she was like, oh yeah, he's been very detrimental to their success.
Detrimental
So-
to success. Like I'm seeing some opposites here. It's a slight issue. It's all good though.
It's funny. I actually do know somebody on Boto Bandits.
I see.
Yeah, that would be Boba Girl. She would be someone to actually watch out for. Very. Last time I played with her, she was a battle sage, and probably, in all honesty, one of the only ones that could probably rival Grim. So should be interesting to see.
Definitely will be interesting. I know that you all have looked into these teams briefly, so I'm really excited to see what will happen here. Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure our casters have the live chat Discord channel open here. You see the live chat brown in Discord?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, and so I'll communicate with you in there. I have a little private chat with my casters, so I can
Oh yeah.
feed the
but now we gotta
information.
start reading, huh?
Gotta.
I have yet to look there.
This is how he's gonna correct
Yeah,
this
let us
mid game.
Behind, yeah.
Any R's in the chat? Okay, we gotta wait for someone to get out the range, doing some last minute warm-ups, but I trust y'all, you both, I've seen you do this for a while. Also, while we wait for the round to start, I do want to thank all the followers that have come by from Riemi stream, or if you're new to our community, just welcome on in. We hit 600 followers, so I appreciate that. Also, shout out to Crystal for the sub. Welcome back to the Turtle Party. The issues, everyone. Am I glitched out here? It seems that someone's still in the
range.
looks like Honey is still in the
Honey
range.
is still in the range. Get that settled shortly.
You know, in this game though, I do know too as well. I think their proud brown toll community, Honey Green Tea and Sweet Decay. We've casted many games with Sweet Decay as well. Wishing him best of luck out there.
All right, I'll let you two take it away.
Sounds good.
Yes, sir. Alrighty now, the second game of the night for the Valorant Tournament Series Mid-Autumn Edition. We've got the Boto Bandits on Defender's side against Dubois on Attackers. The map is Haven, and your casters here today is Mango Unavailable and GLZ over there.
Hello. Yes. So it does look like that the let's see, let me check this out really quick. It does look like that the starting lineup supplied by Power Supply Co. will be coming out from both teams at the moment. It looks like Boom Kid will be going on the Chamber, Boba Girl going on the KO. Honey and Shoot's not locking in yet, but it looks like they are hovering over Jet and Fade, and Kyle going for the Brimstone. On the other, sorry, can't talk. On the other side, you have Sojay on the Raze, Gamble on the Sky, It's Jisun on the Fade, Honey Green Tea on the Omen, and Sweet Decay on the Chamber, as Gamble also switches to the Breach as well. Haven, to most people, should be a defender-sided map,
Select
but
your
personally for me,
agent.
since I am a Brimstone main, I do like attacking side a lot more, making those use in the sky with his lineups. I know that Mango probably knows a lot about that.
Yeah.
And yeah,
So many lineups, and they're so beautiful. Watching them soar in the sky like a phoenix, just dropping down and burning everything to the ground. Now, off a little bit of research here, I do see some signature picks here. Boom Kid actually being the, I believe, a chamber main, and Honey also playing Jet a lot. And we do see Sweet Decay on that signature chamber, and Honey Green Tea, a very beautiful Omen player as well. And looks like starting it off, we're gonna be seeing what looks like the team gravitating towards C. Or maybe they're gonna do a little bit of a lap right back into A. Oh, it looks like we're seeing it. The game plan coming in.
it does look like they were pinging out a route onto C site that does include a lot of them pushing onto either watch backplat as well as CT, and let's see how this plan goes out for them.
Here we go to actually. Oh, just possibly baiting out a TP. We see utility coming in from Gamble here, and looks like the Fade Prowler coming out, unable to grab anything there. Site actually easily taken there
Spike
from C
planted.
now. The dark cover is coming out as well. All angles being covered. 3 pushing out through garage and 2 pushing out from C long right now. We're seeing Shoes, Honey, and Boom Kid. Oh, Cheeseland actually taking out Honey and Gamble there. The KO blind coming in. Boba Girl able to grab 2.
One
Boom Kid
enemy
trading it
remaining.
out and taking out Gamble. Kyle actually able to take out Honey Green Tea as well. It's a 3v1. Sweet Decay. Oh my god, pushing through garage. Unfortunate there, but the first round goes to Boto
Bandits.
There we
Yes.
go. I thought I wrote it wrong all of a sudden.
Yes, it did look like that the Adobo Boys were going for a very, very, very aggressive hit onto C, which did come to fruition, and then the Boto Bandits were going for a retake as well, showing that they're not scared to play off-site
Where are
and
they?
retake if necessary. It did work out for them, and let's just see how things pan out from here.
It looks like we're seeing Sweet Decay maybe about to come into contact with Honey right now with that little headhunter. Unable to grab one, actually tagged just a little bit on the body there, or on the leg. TP'd out, and now everybody, we're seeing a 4 push onto A long right now with Kyle ready with his Molly in case they push onto site. And there it is.
Still waiting.
Everything's coming in. The Haunt comes out, identifies 2 right now onto site.
One enemy
And
remaining.
wow, Kyle and
Spike
Boba
down.
Girl able to actually hold it down for a bit until Boom Kid came out and cleaned up the round.
Teleport's ready.
Again, this time it was the exact opposite. This time they tried to hold the site, and Kyle and Boba Girl tried getting those crucial kills out. Boba Girl starting out 4-0 with a strong start on the KO right now.
Here.
And yeah, Kyle's just right there and ready and waiting with my favorite Brimstone Molly. And yeah, it just looks like that they were ready to hold. They were ready to know that they would be able to get any sort of aggression that that Adobo Boys could do. And
Now let's see how they're gonna go up against. We're seeing a bonus round coming out from the Boto Bandits and Adoboys with full rifles now. Looks like we're about to see the Concuss coming out from Gamble, trying to push in a blind as well, and the rest of the team actually backing away, but Shoots is waiting by the smoke right now. If Sweet Decay does push up, he might be in trouble here, or he's waiting until they drop down to do something. And the molly on that default site area. Oh, Sweet Decay actually TPing out